You think you've heard it all? Stolen cars? Sure. Diamonds? Obviously. But cheese? 90 wheels of the finest Parmesan, nicked right from under everyone's noses? Now that's audacious. In 2015, the Italian countryside, usually known for its tranquility and delicious smells, became the scene of a crime. This wasn't your average corner shop pilfering. This was organized, precise, and revolved around cheese. Lots of cheese. Imagine the headlines, "Have you seen this cheese? The case of the missing Parmesan." The world was captivated. But who were these cheese-loving criminals? What did they plan to do with all that Parmesan? Were they making the world's largest pizza? One thing's for sure, they certainly weren't lactose intolerant. Now, to understand the gravity of this crime, you need to understand Parmesan. This isn't your average cheddar, folks. We're talking about the king of cheeses. A cheese so special it has its own protected designation of origin. Made in select regions of Italy, using traditional methods dating back centuries, Parmesan is a labor of love. It takes months of careful crafting, aging, and expert care to produce those crumbly, flavorful wheels. Each wheel, weighing in at a hefty 88 pounds, represents time, tradition, and a whole lot of milk. We're talking about serious value here, folks. Losing 90 of these isn't just a culinary disaster, it's an economic one, a blow to the heart of Italian cheesemaking. So you see, these weren't just cheese thieves, they were stealing history, tradition, and a good chunk of someone's livelihood. Our story takes us to the Emilia-Romagna region of Italy, the heartland of Parmesan production. Picture this, a quiet warehouse, the air thick with the aroma of aging cheese, rows upon rows of precious Parmesan wheels stacked high. It's here, under the cover of darkness, that our cheesy tale unfolds. A group of cunning thieves, as stealthy as mice in a cheese shop, infiltrated the warehouse. They worked quickly and efficiently like a well-oiled Parmesan stealing machine, patent pending. Using a forklift, they loaded van after van with their cheesy loot. 90 wheels in total, representing thousands of euros worth of Parmesan gold. It was a clean getaway, at least for a while. The next morning, the warehouse workers were met with empty shelves and the pungent smell of cheese betrayal. The great Parmesan heist of 2015 was official. The cheese, along with the thieves, had vanished. A greater escape? Now, you might be thinking, 90 wheels of cheese. They're bound to get caught, and you wouldn't be wrong to think so. The sheer volume of the stolen goods made them rather conspicuous. Imagine trying to hide a small car. That's essentially what we're talking about here. The Italian police launched a full-scale investigation, determined to track down the cheesy culprits. The media had a field day, of course. The Italian Job Cheese edition screamed the headlines. The public was equally captivated, following the case with a mixture of amusement and outrage. After all, this was Parmesan, a national treasure. The pressure was on, but the cheese and the thieves remained elusive. Had they managed a greater escape? The police, however, weren't giving up that easily. They followed a trail of breadcrumbs, or should we say cheese crumbs, across the country. Witnesses were questioned, security footage scrutinized, and cheese black markets, yes, apparently those exist, were put on high alert. It was a race against time, and against the possibility of the stolen cheese, going bad. The investigation took several twists and turns, leading them down a rabbit hole of cheese-related intrigue. There were dead ends, red herrings, and more than a few cheesy puns thrown around the police station. But the detectives, with the tenacity of a cheese grater on a block of Parmesan, were determined to crack the case. Aftermath and a cheesy fact. Fortunately, the stolen Parmesan was recovered. The thieves, like cheese ninjas in the night, disappeared without a trace. After months of investigation, the police cracked the case. They uncovered a sophisticated network of thieves and black market dealers who were selling the stolen cheese across Europe. The heist did lead to increased security measures in the Parmesan industry. Think Fort Knox, but for cheese. And now for that cheesy fact, because who doesn't love those? Did you know that Parmesan cheese is surprisingly good for your teeth? It's true. The cheese is low in sugar and high in calcium, making it a friend to your pearly whites. The next time you're enjoying a sprinkle of Parmesan on your pasta, remember the great Parmesan Heist of 2015, a tale of audacity, cheese, and an amazing culinary crime. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.